everybody, how you doing? Ed Larson from the Roundtable of Gentlemen, telling you about all the beautiful, perfect, succulent products that we're selling on AdamandEve.com, the sponsors of Cave Comedy Radio, the greatest comedy radio on the frickin' internet. So that means worldwide, I guess. Today, the product is Fetish Fantasy Spinning Swing. Oh, man! This looks like a barrel of monkeys, no pun intended. Item number XB17. Now, sure, you can get a sex swing for $50. Yeah, you can go do that. Shit, you might even be able to find a used one for $30. But that's not what we're selling here today. We're selling quality. We're selling the good shit. And let's face it, it's $159. That's 3 bags of weed. Okay? So, and plus $10. So, just don't smoke for, I don't know, a couple days. And then you'll be good to go. And you get your sex swing. And then, you won't be smoking as much. So you're going to be wanting to use your sex swing on a brand new prostitute. Alright? This thing's wonderful. If you listen to the third word, it's spinning. This thing frickin' spins. I can't tell you how many times I've seen some poor guy get undeservedly locked up because he strangled his girlfriend with a non-spinning swing. Yeah, it's an issue in America, and this thing has solved it. Give these guys a Nobel Peace Prize. And that's not the only feature on this baby. All right? The swing, we already said it spins, but you might go, how much does it spin? How much does it spin? Is it one of those 360 degrees around? That's all the degrees. Alright, and it's fully adjustable. It's got extra wide nylon straps, large padded supports for the back of the hiney. And so, this thing is comfy. It's not just, you're not sitting there with belts and buckles lacing, stabbing you. This thing's a comfortable swing. You can use it when you're not fucking for mild enjoyment. And it's easy to set up. You don't have to worry about finding the bolts in the ceiling. You can put this in a doorway. You can put this, any good beam you got exposed. If you're in one of those weird Williamsburg lofts, there's all kinds of horrible things up there you could probably strap it onto. Suggested weight limit, not exceed 350 pounds. Holy shit, did someone make a sex swing for the girls that I like? Oh, this is amazing. You could actually put 2 girls on this thing and still be fine. Let's read some product reviews. I'm getting too excited. All right, this guy, he says super fun, 5 stars, sexy angle 2000. I never had a sex swing before. I love my swing. I bought it for my birthday, and I've been using it ever since. Spelled C-E-N-T-S. Fucking idiot. Sex was fun, but I bought my swing. I've been having more fun in my entire... This guy is a bad review to read. Alright? This guy, he doesn't know how to write anything, but obviously, he knows how to fuck. So that's a good review if you look at it that way. Because if it was worded too well, you're like, no way that smart dude would buy a sex swing, because it seems like a weird thing to do. Oh no! There's a bad review. This is a special, we never do this on the segment, but we're gonna read a bad review. We'll see what's happening. My gal was too big. Well, I'm sorry for laughing at you. This thing was just not sturdy enough to hold my lovely 350-pound... Oh, man, Daria. Well, 350 is the limit. So let's say I'm going to guess, once you get to 350, you never really know. I bet she was more like 370. He should have known better. When something says... don't use at 240 pounds, and I'm 260, I'm not going to get on it. So this girl should have known better. You should have known better putting her in it. And then you're giving this poor company its only bad review, because a 350-pound woman does not know how to love. Alright? If she knew anything about love, she would have tried just a little bit to stay under 300. That's not a lot to ask. I live my life like a fucking animal, and I'm a big fat dude, and I'm 260. what the fuck is this girl doing? I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't. She was so embarrassed and I didn't get to finish, so I got blue balls. Good for you. Fuck you. Now we're not sure what to do. Don't get a sex swing, get a sponge bath. That's what you do. Was this reveal helpful to you? No. I'm clicking it now. Ah, shit. All right, guys. I think that's it. You want the swing. I want the swing. Shit, I want a dozen. Line them up in a row. Get a bunch of Asians over. Have the time of your fucking life. This thing is like Disneyland in a leather strap. All right, everybody. Go to adamandeve.com where people learn how to clean the squirt off each other, huh? Changed it up a little bit.
Input the code CCR at checkout to receive a nice little discount, or if you spend enough money, some free porno vids. Now, here's the Roundtable.
The Roundtable.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the
Roundtable. What's the topic of discussion?
civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
It does magic. As long as you get a good one. You gotta get a good one.
Again, like a
All right.
$8-10.
Aren't you on prayer, Judas?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
$10.
Judas. All right.
We're talking about that
too. Okay, dear Beelzebub, thank you so much for having us all together as friends.
Hail
who love each
Satan!
other. Don't
No.
hail Satan right now, Henry. Marcus, happy 30th birthday yesterday.
Happy 30th birthday.
Yeah, Marcus.
30 in one day. Marcus.
Hail Satan!
Hail
Hail
Satan!
Adrian!
Love Marcus.
Maybe
Thank you for making
an
him.
apology would be necessary at this
I
moment.
was
for the
okay. Here's
listeners?
the deal. 5 years in the making. I'm on a date with the girl. I've been wanting to get with this
5
chick for
years?
5 years in the making.
I will say that she was beautiful.
She is
gorgeous.
stunning, and Kevin will never have sex with her, which makes it
I'm
even
make
so
that
much
happen,
better.
man. I'm gonna make that
I
happen.
really hope Kevin does.
No, he will never. No,
The fact that this is 5 years in the making doesn't justify what you've done to me, man. There is no amount of time that can make you deserve that girl.
Yeah.
my personality, my overall
Hail Satan!
level of humor, my overall love of who she is as a person, that's why I deserve this woman. And either way, it doesn't matter.
What's the best part of her personality?
I just really enjoy her breasts. Okay, so Marcus, I'm sorry that I was not there. at your
because Kissel ditched me for a girl last night.
To be
He
fair,
didn't come
I
out to the
can't-
party.
I-
The
that's
30th
it.
birthday party?
Every single person that we invited came.
Everybody
every
was there.
Single one,
Okay.
Every single one of my closest friends was there, except
for Hulk Hogan, who also couldn't make
That's right. The whole
He's
was
far
too busy
away.
filming
He's
the
always
sex
got an
tape.
open
Yeah.
invitation. I always say
Okay,
at least
well,
one.
wrap up. Thank
Just
you,
as a
Beelzebub.
Hail Mary, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Beelzebub, for Marcus and 30 years in one day. Thank you very much. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in. Second of all, points.
Hail
Okay,
Satan!
Hail Satan. That's Jackie, Henry. I just got to get to this. Holden and Kevin, and then that Numesh.
We're not
going
gonna
to
get our roundabout.
Okay, do your roundabout.
Jackie.
I like it better as Heil Satan.
Okay.
either one
No,
works.
you
That's
can't-
fine. No,
you
yeah,
look at me like I was terrible.
It sounded terrible. It's Hitler and Satan all in one sentence.
Henry Zebrowski, see him in 2013 in Wolf and Wall Street.
Wolf in Wall Street fucked up the title.
You Wall Street.
Wolf
The Wolf of Wall Street?
It's like Peter and the Wolf.
Holden McNeely, I just want to take this opportunity. Marcus, you came to my birthday party, December 28th. We had a great time.
I was there too.
Yeah, you
That
were
was
there,
a good
but
birthday
I
party.
was
I remember being there.
I was there.
I'm just Kevin Barnett, man. You know, I'm just really hoping for a day that Kissel's not living as good as he is right now.
I'm living terribly. Everybody hates me. We have Nimesh Patel is here. Thank you for being here, Nimesh.
Hello, thank you for having me.
And-
It's going to
and-
be a good time.
And Larry. We're just gonna call you Larry because I love the name Larry.
That's a good name. You don't
Yeah.
know Larry.
Thank you, Larry. Okay.
Sounds really good.
Is it short for anything, or is it
Lawrence.
like L-A-R-I?
It's actually long for Lair.
Interesting.
Yeah, that
It's
would
like,
be
it's like a
Larry.
robot acronym where you're an android.
I just didn't realize you were such a birthday guy, Marcus.
I'm not. I'm only a birthday guy for my 30th birthday.
Man,
So
it's a
at your
fucking
40th
big deal.
birthday, I'll get you something nice for your 40th
You're not living.
birthday.
You're not living that long.
Well, if you're still alive, that might be the gift. No, but when I had that birthday party, that surprise birthday party, everybody showed up. I had a terrible time. I don't like people on my birthday, so I thought I was doing you a favor.
Good to you. People are trying
No
to
one
be your
likes me.
friend. Yes, they
That's
are.
not true.
People like you.
All
I
right,
don't know
Jesus
who, but-
Christ.
Yeah.
It's all about him.
No, it's not.
All about him.
If I would have known
I love that you turned it around. You turned it around to your birthday, which was an amazing birthday thrown for you.
Your
I had a great time.
And your brother flew in from Florida.
worst birthday of my life. I can't deal with that kind of pressure.
Which birthday was it?
It was my last one. 31st, which makes no sense. But
it was a nice thing.
It was a nice thing.
gesture,
I am
man.
saying, if I known my
no one
ego,
likes you because
no,
you're
my
not appreciative, man.
Yeah, here.
Oh, you come from money. Don't tell me about that.
I am saying, no, you're turning into Alex Jones.
What I am saying is, had I known, my ego is not large enough to feel as if my presence is needed at your 30th birthday. It is your moment, and had I known that people were like, "Oh, where's Kissel? I love him so much. I want to hang out with him so much," then I would have shown up.
Still about him.
No, it's not about me. Okay.
You know what? It's all good though, because we had Mike Lawrence there. We didn't need his look-alike.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, Roundtable of the Year.
Getting slammed.
Boom shakalaka.
What have I done to deserve this?
My cousin actually IM'd me the other day. Like, I didn't know you were on Letterman.
That's hilarious. Michael Che was on Letterman, and they confused it for Kevin Barnett. All right, so Marcus, are we okay?
We're fine.
But you still hate me a little bit.
I mean, no.
We'll be over it soon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to a news story here before I start crying.
All right.
Although that would be great.
I would love
That's
that.
good radio.
Yeah.
It's perfect radio.
It really is.
Yeah.
A buxom woman faces manslaughter charges after allegedly smothering her lover with her breasts during a drunken row
Ben
inside
Stream.
a mobile
Wow.
home.
What a way to go.
See, and he died?
He died.
Whoa.
How old was he?
That was in London.
51.
Do we got a cup size?
No.
You got to see the tits?
No.
There's no look at the tits.
That's bad news.
They gotta
That's
be
bad
big.
reporting.
Imagine how big. They probably had huge nipples, too.
I'm gonna go with. What do you think? I'm gonna go with F, something like that.
Well, apparently her nickname was Jagungas. So whatever that means.
It's probably a G. It's probably a G
Probably
size.
a G size then.
How did they charge her with this? How did they prove that she did it on purpose? I mean, couldn't this be in the act of love?
Well, the only problem that I have right now is that this webpage keeps freezing up, so I don't have many more material, or I don't have much more information at the moment. But give me a second, I'm gonna find it on a different site.
That sounds great. I think getting smothered by a pair of tits, a wonderful way to go, though.
Not a
Sign me up.
Not a
51-year-old
51.
pair.
Yeah, tits, man.
So you think that's a nightmare
wrinkly and
situation?
That's
pancakes.
horrible.
I have I go to get my hair cut over in Williamsburg. There's this German place that I go. There's like a little barbershop, and there's a woman named Oksana that I always go to. She's my
Mein
regular
Kata.
girl, right? I go up to her. She's
That's terrible.
She must have. God, I was in a momentum. I was on a roll, and the timing was building up. So this woman, Oksana, she is like
Interrupt right
triple J tits. You know what I mean? Where it's like her tits were like two little me's, like two me as a babies on her chest.
How much weight do you think each tit weighs?
She must be. She's pushing 350 pounds, right?
But it's mostly breasts.
Is it breast?
So much tit meat. I get into the chair with the barbershop, right? And she goes, "Oh, you're so sexy. I make you so sexy." She puts her tits on me on purpose. And it's like, you know when you ever shove your head in the couch? It's just so
When
nice.
you ostrich? Yeah.
It's so nice. You just feel like it's like my neck supported, huge, pillowy, just nummies.
So you liked it. You enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, and I just want to die there. That's
How
how
old
I
is
want to die.
Oksana?
Oh, she must be 60, 65.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Still some good breasts.
What? Yeah, all tit.
Well, I was talking about this. I read an
She was
article.
90 in boob years.
I read an article in the Voice about dudes who love obese women, and the whole idea was like they were obsessed with huge breasts early on. And they just wanted the breasts to get bigger and bigger, and then they were like, "What if the woman is all breast? Like, what if on big fat women, it's like they're just a big breast.
It's
It's
like
a
the
big
KFC
pillow.
of
It's
women.
great.
Yeah, a huge pillow, and I was like, oh, I fucking get it now.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah, this woman was 5'7", 175.
Oh, not
Not
that
a
bad.
Big ass breast. Yeah, she's probably.
But she was
nice
51
looking.
though.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing. Me and Larry actually talking about this on the way over here. And it may sound horrible, but it's like, white girls only good until the age of about 24. After that, it's just some dried
Resident
up,
white girl. What do you have to say about this?
As a 25-year-old, very supple human
I'm
being.
sorry. It's over for you.
Great. How much sex did you have last night, Kevin Barnett?
Not a lot, but the only thing is, I did eat a Philly cheesesteak sandwich and it was delicious.
You know what? And I still think that you won. Well, the other thing about having a woman that's all tits is I think that's great, except for the fact that it's like, what if there was all like a bunch of nipples all over her too? You know, I feel like that's when it gets
Well,
weird.
I feel like maybe they do that. They get fake nipples and they paste them on, or like little pepperonis or whatever, and they
Ooh, pepperonis is a
fashion
good
them,
idea.
put them all over the woman. But use some kind of like edible glue. Do they make that?
Yeah,
No,
it's
use
called
mayonnaise.
There's a show on like Oxygen or something about big-breasted women. They try to help them find bras. That's a fucking show.
That's amazing.
I swear to
What
God.
fucking trucker came up with that idea?
An amazing
fucking
one.
randomly.
Kissel.
Yeah, exactly. I can't get enough of this pepperoni sex plan that Holden has. I mean, that's fucking brilliant. Slapping a bunch of pepperonis on a chick and eating them off slowly or quickly, whatever you want to do.
As nipples, though, they're fashioned into look like nipples, too.
Oh. It's called pulling a DiGiorno.
Or you could put like a little niblet of corn in the center. That would be delicious.
That's
Mayonnaise,
disgusting.
pepperoni, and corn.
Hey,
You love corn.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a man eat any food off of you?
No,
I feel
that's
like a lot of girls
disgusting.
have that happen.
Henry did it to a lady back in high
That's
school.
why I can never do it.
What food did you eat off a chick?
Whipped cream.
The varsity
Which is
brother.
not good.
I have a kind of like a lactose problem, and I had put whipped cream on all over, and I was like all over it, right? And the problem was that right before coitus could begin, I felt the drop down, where you go the pump, like in your stomach. And I was like, holy shit, this shit's ready. I
ready.
literally like had to jump across the hallway and took a fucking lathery like fucking
Are you
ground
naked at
soup.
this point, by the way? 'Cause
Totally
that's the
naked.
worst, too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you're naked,
naked.
your body's like, oh, naked. Time to shit anywhere. Shit immediately.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
so, like, you also have to do that. Like, just sprint.
And the
into
worst is
bathroom.
like you could do as much as you can to wipe yourself clean before coming back to sex.
Right.
But it's just like you just shot fucking
Yeah.
like Tabasco soup out of your behind.
Why did you lick something that you're intolerant of off of a woman's body? Why didn't you go with peanut butter?
Because she
or
thought it
something?
would be erotic.
And was she aroused when you did it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got the face magic.
But she was
Right.
like a monstrous woman, right?
No,
she had like
absolutely not.
scales and
She
like.
was actually quite supple.
Okay.
Quite thin.
Cup size?
Very
Tight.
attractive.
She was more tight than anything.
She was tight. She was great. She was very attractive.
And so after you came
You
back,
miss
from the-
her.
No.
Oh, he's crying. This is a very tearful episode. So after you came back from the poo-poo hut, was she washing off the whipped cream? Was she upset? Did she know that you just went?
No,
and
she
dookied
was
hard?
one of those. She knew that she. I mean, at the end of the row, I was like whipped cream, and she's like, "Yeah, I knew that about you." So that was a fact.
She did
And
it
then
on purpose to avoid the actual sex.
Wow.
Did you actually fuck her?
Yeah, I mean, I put it on her afterwards.
Oh, okay.
You put it on.
You shot it up her. You
shat
did all
on
that.
Yeah, I
laid
slid
it
up in it.
limply on top of
Oh
her
yeah,
stomach.
yeah. Which way? It's like pulling in a boat, like a boat to port.
Right.
You know, it's like and just like slowly backs in, bumps against the harbor.
That's why you got that sex swing, so it does the magic for you.
I need momentum.
yeah.
Yeah, he can only have sex in water. That's Henry. Well, that's really. But she knew. I feel like that's a little bit awkward to do. Coming fresh out of the stall, fresh after a poo-poo,
Yeah, that's
to
disgusting.
go
Yeah.
immediately into the sexual situation.
We
I
had
think
to
that's
because
tough.
we only had a small window of time.
How much
before
time
Mom
did you
would come
have?
Home, like 45 minutes.
This was in
before-
high school.
Yeah, this is in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
living dangerous. Was this
Okay.
before or after Varsity Blues?
I think before varsity.
Wow,
So you were
Okay.
not inspired
Fucking
by Varsity
pioneers.
Blues?
No.
See, that's the thing, but it's good though because like high school girls, they're just ready. They want that dick inside them. They want to sit because they're not yet 24. And so
They're not yet hideous monsters.
Clock is ticking.
So you when did you lose your virginity, Henry?
This makes me so depressed, by the way.
When I
didn't
was,
lose I didn't have
17.
sex till college.
Yeah, I was
17.
18.
Yeah.
17.
yeah, I was
No,
18.
16.
No, 19. Yeah. I
When
just
were you,
turned
Marcus?
19.
Some
16.
losers.
16.
Wait,
You were
that
16 to
freshman in
mesh?
college.
17, I think.
Yeah.
How was that?
I was a junior in high school.
Was there any whipped cream involved? How was that experience
Oh,
for you?
my first time is probably the worst first time. Well, it's actually pretty. I was at my cousin's house.
Okay.
In his living room.
With your cousin?
He was sleeping next to me. I swear.
I guarantee you he was not sleeping, and he tells a different story.
Yeah, he's like, yo, my cousin, fuck. No, it was like my first high school girlfriend was sleeping
A
next
white
to each
girl,
other.
black girl, Asian gal?
Indian girl.
Indian girl.
I didn't experience white women till after college.
And
Like,
do you agree with Kevin's theory that they're trash after 24? That's the theory, right? I'm not making this up.
That's not a theory, man. That's a law, dude.
You know what? Jackie is gonna fucking murder both of you guys.
We live in the real world. Let's be honest.
You know what? I kind of want to throw it out there. Virginity, losing your virginity has been kind of a theme over the past few episodes. episodes.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you have a great losing your virginity story, write in. What email address?
cavecomedyradio@gmail.com.
cavecomedyradio@gmail.com. Give us your virginity stories. We'll throw them up.
Wait, yeah,
online.
Larry, how old? Hey, Larry, how old were you again when you lost that shit?
I lost my virginity when I was 16.
Because I think I remember that. I think I remember you because I know him.
You remember bleeding for a couple of days afterwards?
No, but I just remember him telling me. It was like you didn't tell me till like a while after it happened. You're like, man, have you ever fucked a girl before? I'm like, no. It's like, you gotta fuck a girl, man. It's awesome.
It's really like, you know, they talk about sex, but it's really, really wonderful to have sex with a girl.
It is wonderful. And Nimesh, so your overall experience was not so wonderful, though.
I mean, it felt great. It was just weird sleeping next to my cousin. Then the next morning, I was like, "Yo, I fucked." He's like, "I know." So
yeah, of course he knew. Do you think he watched? Did you see like the blankets tent up at all?
It was literally, we were literally like a foot apart.
Right.
It's like because we were sleeping in the living room on the floor because his parents were like, we had like it's like a 2-bedroom house. His parents were in one bedroom. His grandparents were in another. So we were like sleeping in the living room.
And that was your girlfriend at the time. They knew that you would be there with your girlfriend?
No, we snuck her in because it was like after this big Indian thing that we did in high school.
What was the big Indian thing?
It was just like, so I went to
Tell us of your bizarre culture and ways.
So in high school, there was like maybe like 100 Indians in my high school because I lived in
That's a pretty good bunch.
Yeah,
though.
it was a huge. So we had this Indian cultural show. We put on like dances and shit.
Yeah, it'd be like a Bollywood thing, like the dance number at the end.
Literally,
Amazing.
it was like an hour and a half long to be mad dance numbers and stuff. I wasn't in that because I was like fuck Indian people at the time.
Right.
That's right, man. I'm with you, baby. I'm a quarter Indian and I hate every second.
Because it was always just like you could see the white people just laughing like, look at these corny ass Indian people doing stupid ass dances on stage. So
I mean,
like,
Zebrowski's, we would just kind of sit in our own filth.
Yeah. We were really good at it, though.
Yeah. The Polish way.
After that, my cousin drove us back to his house because I didn't want to sneak my girlfriend into my house.
Yeah,
why would you? Because it was more difficult into my house because there was like just one entrance.
So you fucked this chick next to your cousin, but you didn't sleep at that house?
What do you mean?
Oh, but this is like 2 different nights?
No, it's the same night. We instead of going back to my house, we went back to my cousin's house.
Oh,
and
okay.
I brought my girlfriend at the time over there. We slept in the living room, and then we tried to make sure everyone was asleep, or my cousin was asleep next to us.
Did you plan that this was the night we were going to lose our virginity to each
No,
other?
it was just like we're sleeping next to each other.
I feel like she could have had a hot 3-way for the first time.
Yeah,
you and your cousin.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, what would you have done?
These Indian chicks be getting wild, man. You need to tell your sister I said what's up.
You've been murder you. Kevin's never been closer to murder than right now. I will murder you.
Well, I actually, I never told you this, Nimesh, but I actually lost my virginity beside you. So I thought that was really funny how you lost it beside somebody, and that's probably I feel the best sex I've ever had has been beside someone I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is strange. It was like a weird voyeuristic. I would never do that again. But, But my first time, I was like, yeah, let's just fucking do it. I lasted like 3 seconds. It was just like,
oh, so you didn't even do a good job.
No,
and you
man,
have a witness.
I was terrible.
No one does good job.
No one does.
I did a great job.
The first time,
the chick didn't know, and she didn't know until I told her.
27.
No. 28. No, man, the first time I fucked, it was for hours. But either way, that doesn't matter. I think we've heard about this. Marcus, what's another news story?
A final Facebook status update ended a night of horror in central Michigan after a prison parolee allegedly abducted a female college student at gunpoint, raped her, set fire to a house, stole a flatbed truck, ran 3 police cars before writing on his Facebook wall, "Well, folks, I'm about to get shot. Peace."
Wow.
And then died in a hail of bullets.
Why would you? What? But we mean you literally like pull out your fucking iPhone and you update your status as the cops are pulling guns on you?
Yes.
So what did you do tonight? Well, let me tell you. Like what's the worst thing do you think that he did?
Wish
that
he had
evening?
Instagrammed it. You know?
Yeah, the whole time.
The only
tagged
sad
himself
thing
in
about
places.
that, he's never gonna know how many likes that shit got.
Wait, actually, does it say?
Yeah, he didn't get any likes, but
191 shares.
liked it.
Yeah, 191 shares, 25 comments. Here's some of the comments. Gabe Salter said, "Damn, Eric, I don't know what I feel." Monica Johnson said,
And he spelled damn.
I don't know what I
He
feel.
spelled damn DAMB like lamb.
Monica Johnson said, I don't care what anyone says, there was motive behind his madness. He was such a sweet and caring person. Someone had to set him off over the edge. It doesn't justify what he's done, but shit like this doesn't just happen for nothing.
Oh, this other one, I hate it when they do someone just put very unfortunate and then re-tagged him in that very unfortunate Eric Ramsey, like that weird like tag thing you can do.
See it.
You can't see it.
He's dead.
People think that you could check Facebook from beyond the grave.
I feel like I talked about this, but I've been following a wall of it's an ex-girlfriend and the dude's sister. It was like the last post he put up was like, just got my new car. It's like a crazy dragster kind of car, going out for a ride, and then died in the car crash.
God.
And then for the last 5 years, it's been like 5 years, every like week they post stuff like on that page. So I just like read the whole story.
So fucking morbid.
Well, it's bizarre. Virtual
like,
tombstone.
Yeah, and they speak to him. Like, they're not even speaking about him. They're like, hey, just like, still miss you terribly kind of shit.
People are using it to deny the fact that, like, death is a permanent thing. They think that we're already...
You're in the machine
But this is
now.
what I'm saying. We're already living on the computer. Our brains are already on the computer. We live forever via the internet, so we might as well just do it using machine brains.
Permanent. I know Kep, our roommate, he's already has a friend who he's given his Facebook password to and said, if I go, shut it down. And I think it's a great idea. And I think I'll probably end up doing that myself. I'll probably give it to
Well, you gotta meet Kep,
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was just talking to my dad about this. He made a living will around my age, and it's about time to start doing that. Have you thought about that?
Why are you making a living will? Marcus, you're 30 now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
do
what life are you living that you think you're gonna die? Well, I mean,
I
don't fucking have
48
No,
years
fuck that.
on
I
the
don't
table.
test
An
like
awesome one?
pilot. Like I don't pilot jets.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
Larry,
I'm a
have you-
comedian.
Yeah.
Larry, have you done this? Have you made one?
I'm not exactly sure what a living will is, but everybody was just turned against you, and
It's you write out a will like on a cat or like a dog.
Right.
It's
Wait, no,
like
you have to have a
literal
will.
living
Something on
will.
living.
you need a will.
Preferably a turtle because they're around for a while.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Tell me the big one.
Someone, you're doing it too. I'm putting you in there. You're gonna have to pull that cord, buddy.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's like a difficult decision.
You and Ben will hold hands and pull it together.
Oh, I can't wait. We're going to high five the entire time, go out to Shoney's afterwards.
I don't
buffet
get a
it.
piece of this.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You can you have to laugh.
Can I do the countdown?
Yeah, you do the countdown.
2, 1. Nice knowing you. Kill
The flag. I want to wave
Wave
the
a flag
flag.
with a weed leaf on it.
Yeah.
The doctor comes in. He was like, he was going to live. There was no reason to pull the cord.
No, actually, we knew that, Doctor. That's why we pulled the cord. Have you met him? That's great. Holden.
Yeah, because you just die like going like,
I'm telling you, died doing what he loved. Looking disgusting.
I'm dead fucking serious. I will put that in there.
yeah, please.
Holden, you have a living will yet?
No, but I've been thinking about it. My dad did it around my age.
Yeah, but you can't afford a lawyer.
Yes, I can. My dad is a lawyer.
But your dad, though, also like had already had you by the time he was your age, right?
Yeah,
you have nothing to live for. We have nothing to give.
No, but I still want to put in there that like John has to bury my body by digging a
You're just
fucking
giving
grave in the
instructions
woods.
in your will. Like,
Yeah,
you
just
know,
being an
stuff
asshole.
like
You're being a
that.
tyrant.
But what do you say? You're just like, and fucking Gabby gets my Red Bull.
And you get my nugs, dude. I'll give people
Fuck
cool
yeah,
shit.
get that will go.
That's great.
Yeah, what am I flouting?
Yeah, what am I going to get? What do I get, Holden?
You get my room, dude. You get my
Oh, that would be
much
nice.
larger
Thank you.
room.
He's got
Thank
to
you.
pay rent on it though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
well-
That the room that you don't own.
The room that you died in, that'll be fantastic. I can't wait to be haunted by the sounds of an ugly ghost every night. Or goat, I mean, not ghost.
Ben, you ate all my pizza.
You're not alive, man. You're not alive. Jackie, what do you want to put in your will? What would you give to Henry if you had to give one thing in your life right now to Henry Zebrowski?
Jackie's actually the beneficiary in all of my paperwork. If I have like signing up for insurance and all this stuff, it's like Jackie actually would get
all your
mine.
bizarre reptile ramblings that you write down before you go to sleep.
You should
Jackie
give
would
Jackie.
get the money.
Yeah,
My headbands?
No, give the coroner to slice off that owl tattoo and frame it, and he puts
That's
it on his wall.
a great idea. That's a really good idea.
I love
You got her fucking skin on your wall.
Yeah,
And
that would be
also my
fucking
breasts.
sweet.
I'm gonna
Badass.
cut off my breasts, and I want you to
Give those to
taxidermy
Ben.
them.
Yeah.
No, I want Henry to have them.
Hey
And I want
Henry,
him to
could
put
I
them on
come
my
over
mantle.
later? No, Ben. Every time you just go to the wall and stare at Jackie's breasts.
We keep playing hacky sack with my dead sister's tits.
I don't know why, but I imagine them showing up with the tits in like just a plastic like grocery bag.
Oh yeah, just thrown in the back of my car.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The other big question though is because this all came about because my uncle had a stroke, which is terrible, and we were talking about it. My parents were like, if they had the limited mobility that he may have, it's in their will. Fucking.
And
kill him dead.
that is- I do want
what
that. I
level,
want the
like,
end it
so if
clause.
you have like you have a stroke, you're never going to be the same again. You're not a vegetable, but you're not like you. Do you do it? Do you end
No,
it?
absolutely not. You fucking blow weed in my face. You sit there and it's like you do all this shit. You fucking give me drugs.
And show you anime series.
Yeah.
Well, there was just that one story, Marcus. Maybe you can Google it. Those
Oh, it'd be
twins.
so relaxing. I could watch
yeah,
so
the
many
Belgian
movies.
twins.
Yeah, you can just watch like
right?
a ton of
Yeah.
movies.
Oh yeah, I saw
In
it.
the
Yeah,
Netherlands,
yeah.
they
This
let you
is-
do that shit. If you're going blind, if
Yeah.
you just don't have the will to live, they'll let you kill
If they were
yourself.
already
That's
deaf.
the way to
and-
fucking
Yeah.
do it, man. We should be able to have a way out.
Are you?
Yeah.
And Nimesh, are you just if you have the limited brain function, are you done? Are you just like kill me?
Yeah, I'm
If you
blind,
literally
but I
can't
wanna
say
live.
kill me, I think that's when you should be able to be.
Yeah,
That's true.
If you cannot communicate to the people, your loved ones, that you need to die, then that's
Yeah,
probably
I
you
would
should
want
die.
to go like that. Fuck.
That
why-
plays
why would
perfectly
you
into that
live?
story. Marcus, read about that story. This is kind of interesting.
Identical twin brothers in Belgium were euthanized by doctors in what has sparked an international debate because, unlike most cases of assisted suicide, the brothers were not terminally ill. Both were deaf and recently learned they were going blind as well.
What was the disease that they had? Was it just like a it's called like God says go fuck yourself?
That's the, at the end.
medical
Also,
term.
after they go blind, their dicks fall off.
Yeah.
So it was like
Yeah.
over. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, they just decided since they couldn't see and hear each other anymore, they would just fucking kill themselves.
And how
Sure,
old
why
were
would
they?
you want to live if
41.
you can't see or hear anything?
Totally. It's
After
like
all your life
what
of
is
seeing and hearing things.
what's the Get Your Gun movie? Where the guy
Get Your Gun?
Johnny Get Your Gun, and at the
Kill
end
me.
they finally get him to
Yeah.
communicate.
What's he saying? He's saying,
Saying,
kill
me over and over again. Yeah,
Kill
yeah,
me.
dude. Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
how
You wouldn't want to live if you're blind or deaf.
I think I would
At
still
the
have the
same
will to
time.
live.
Yeah.
And I'd
No,
become
yeah,
an
that's the
amazing
thing.
pianist.
Well, yeah, if you were blind,
But you
and
wouldn't even
deaf,
know.
I don't even care. I would
would-
just
you would
rock.
need
You would
a
just be like,
bubble for
dong,
the rest
dong,
of your
dong,
life.
dong. I am an amazing pianist. And
Hey,
they'd be like,
by
no,
the
you're
way, can
terrible.
I still come? Then yeah, I want to
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
live.
I was gonna say, if
Absolutely.
you're blind and deaf, you can still get blown by
Yeah,
Puerto
but
Rican
God
girls.
knows you get fucking blown by. You won't be getting blown.
Exactly,
By
so you never have to
you
deal
never
with
know.
That's terrible.
The entire time
Puerto
you're
Rico,
thinking it's
no.
a Puerto Rican girl, it could be some white girl over 24, and you're still completely
Kill me, kill me.
I mean,
You
Kevin
got to
makes
keep
a
in
good
mind that Puerto Rican girl is in quotes if you're blind and deaf. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it might just be me.
Kevin makes a good point, though. I mean, the cliche "ignorance is bliss." What is more ignorant than someone who can't see and can't hear? I mean, that is like perfect.
Exactly.
You're thrilled.
But you can touch, you can feel, then you're
Just
fine.
don't feel the face, and you'll be all right. man.
Exactly.
That's right,
Don't touch the
feel the
face.
beer.
Yeah,
Read a fucking Braille book while you're getting blown.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No, I'd be like Tommy,
What do
get
you-
really good at pinball.
Yeah.
It would be awesome. You blind and deaf, you don't know what's happening, man. The entire time you walking around,
You got a
fucking
dog.
can't see shit. I just imagine I'm in the danger zone training to fight with the X-Men.
It's like a weird kind of virtual reality.
But what if you're blind and deaf and it turns out like the noise that you hear when you're blind and deaf is just like, like over and over again for the rest of your life?
like the way they sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
False
Oh, what if
shit.
it's-
Shit, I love food.
What if it's great being blind and deaf?
That's the thing. It could be. They didn't let
I
themselves
mean, I don't
actually
know why
go
you
blind.
guys are acting like we can't communicate with blind and deaf people. We could just ask them.
No, but you
How
can't.
is it?
They wouldn't know.
When they're blind and deaf, you can't.
Blind
Yeah,
and
you
deaf.
can do the Braille thing.
Oh, I guess you
Story
can-
of
No, but
Helen
People
Keller.
know what
What
it's
is
like
that?
to see, and then they're not
That's
seeing
what I'm saying.
ever
That's
again.
what I'm
She
saying.
would
If
make
you
him
were
shit
born
up.
that
Have
way,
you been to
like,
Brooklyn? So many times. I'm like, remove my eyes. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean,
exactly.
It's not like a gorgeous world.
You blind and deaf, every
me.
girl you hook up with is the hottest girl.
Yeah.
Even if it's your brother blowing you.
That's right.
The hottest.
Hottest chick you've ever
So you
seen.
have to imagine, yeah, my eyes are closed.
So are you
guys
making the
are
case,
pretty.
Jackie, that you would prefer if you knew, say, like you would prefer to be born blind and deaf than go blind and deaf? That
I
would be
feel
a
like
better...
in the end of like killing yourself or killing the child, you know, that kind of things, that they know what it's like to see and then it is finally gone. That I wouldn't be able to handle. Like having all of
But
it
then at
gone,
least you
I
have the
wouldn't be able to
memory
handle
of it.
Yeah,
At
you
least
can
you
see it in your
did at
brain.
one point see it. You know what a sunset looks like. Whereas if you were born blind and
They
deaf,
always
you'd
say
never
sunset,
know.
but they
Yeah,
never
what-
say just big tits.
That's true.
He keeps saying big tits over and over again.
Where are my big tits? So we just gave him 2 like silicone tits. Did you see a smile on his face? He's just like playing with 2 silicone fucking.
I mean,
that's life, man. That would be amazing. That would be the greatest fucking thing.
That'd be fucking awesome.
You have a midget showing you around and shit. Like that'd be fucking
Little
phenomenal.
person.
And the government's going to take care of you. If you're blind and deaf, the government takes care of you. All your money can go towards prostitutes.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't the worst
You
situation
just
on the face of the
come.
planet.
You just come over and over again for the
I
rest of your
don't
life.
think that's how it is. I think it's really lonely. I'm gonna throw it
They're
out there.
twins. You can't be alone when you're a
They killed
twin.
themselves because they couldn't stand not seeing each other. That's
Yeah,
what that was a weird.
that's
part.
that's what it was.
Yeah, that's gay.
Then a mirror in the house. No reason for a mirror if you have a twin. That's a good point.
Right.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
What if your hair is bad?
You look terrible.
Well, you know what?
You're right.
I say what? I'm going to talk to my dad, and I say we all draft a living will for the show.
These are the twins right here.
They look pretty deaf.
Oh, I like that their glasses are different.
Yeah, they are.
Wait, would your dad hook us all up with
I
wills?
don't know. Maybe at least give us like the basics or something. We could create a living will.
Can't
for
you
the show.
just write it down and then sign it and tell people it's a living will and that's
I
it?
don't know.
No, you have to get it notarized or else it doesn't count.
Exactly.
How do you notarize it?
Go to a notary.
Hey, my mom's a notary public.
There you go!
Here we go!
Start a fucking legal will shit in this room.
Exactly.
do it.
We're doing it right now, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you who else is a lawyer. Cena just became a definite and absolute lawyer.
That's absolutely
Our
true.
good friend
Actually, and then we
Cena
can all read what we have written down, so we have to have jokes in our living will,
Definitely.
which is kind of fun.
Which would be fun, and it'll be real, and we'll get it notarized.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing
All right,
it.
well,
you heard it here
That
first.
sounds great. All right, Marcus,
Glad
what's
this
another
happened.
story, buddy?
All right. Next up, we're gonna go to Russia.
Hey!
Well, we can't get the
Vaishnav.
kids from there, so we might as well go there.
That's right.
In much of the world, a new year means a fresh start, a time for resolutions, gym memberships, and promises to be more productive. In Russia, it means 2 weeks straight of heavy drinking.
Fuck yeah!
The
What are we
country
doing
is
here?
just now starting to emerge from its latest binge, which launched on New Year's Eve and ended unofficially with a second New Year's celebration on Sunday.
That's
Yet-
fucking
That's
amazing.
hard.
Sounds
It's hard
like the
enough
greatest New
from
Year of all
like
time.
Christmas through New Year's. Like after that, I'm like, I'm done. I need like a few
4
days.
days, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Here's what Russia's top medical official said: "Long holidays are, in the event, bad."
Did any reports of deaths during this holiday?
I mean, it's Russia, so they don't really keep tabs on that sort of thing.
That's true.
Well, there's like also just like a bunch of like drink specials and stuff everywhere. Is that how it works? Where it's just
Well,
like
Russia only opened for business on January 9th, the first day back to work after its extended New Year's holiday, during which all life all but comes to a standstill. Stock markets are shut down, no newspapers are printed.
Fuck yeah!
And many of the festivities extend until January
No
13th.
newspapers.
That's amazing. Yeah, news isn't existing.
Nothing is happening.
It's literally it's like whatever happens in Russia, like stayed in Russia.
That's great.
As a
13
result
days.
as a result of the holiday, Russia loses out on $20 billion.
They should stop. They should stop this holiday.
Fucking incredible.
Doesn't sound worth it.
I love that was what we were saying about this. It's like yes. I'm preempt this by saying Hurricane Sandy was a traumatic event in New York City. A lot of people's lives were ruined and stuff like that. But
That's
I will
good.
say that Hurricane Sandy may have been the best week of my
It was
life.
fucking
You're not
awesome.
allowed to do
I had a
anything.
really good
Fucking
time.
Dude, and do you
incredible
remember
time.
Katrina in Tallahassee?
We had an amazing time.
We had it because all the beer that was headed to New Orleans had to get
Went to
diverted to
Tallahassee.
So we got cases of beer for $5 because they couldn't
Not even.
give
It was
it
like
away.
cheaper than that. We were getting and dude, the whole Publix was just raided by like frat dudes and stuff. And us, we were gonna get kegs, but it ended up being cheaper to buy cases of beer.
Cases and cases and
Dude,
cases.
I had
People
like
were
coolers
walking around
all over my
Tallahassee.
apartment with cases with
Yeah.
just beer in them. Like,
People were just having like 2 cases on each shoulder, literally just like walking in the street. I mean, we ran out of gas.
Yeah, sure.
Hiding at the gas station.
Why were you walking down the street?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It was fucking bonkers.
So you guys have had 2 great hurricane experiences.
I'm gonna die in a hurricane because of this.
That
I feel like
sounds-
Yeah,
you
something
know?
bad will
Awful.
happen eventually. But it's
Totally.
Like,
That's a way
Hurricane
to go
Sandy
out,
was
though,
like that
man.
It
in
was
New
amazing.
York.
Completely unaffected. Partied for a week.
I
It
hate
was
that
it was the best.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Nimesh? How was your hurricane?
My
Sandy?
hurricane was terrible. I mean, I live at 34. I used to live at 34th and First, and the hurricane happened, and I just, that big explosion that was.
Yeah!
I saw that.
It
and I was
looks
like,
cool.
That's
My
probably,
buddies
that's
saw
probably
it
not
too,
a
yeah.
good thing. And
Not great.
The sky lit up and it was green. I was like, I am fucked. I go downstairs. There's a foot of water in my lobby. I'm like, oh, well, I can't leave. and then for 3 weeks, I didn't have power or electricity.
And that's what you get for living in a nice place.
That is true.
I live in a fucking shitty place, and man, just party
I was living
central.
great.
Couldn't
That
even
was
get
the
to
thing.
work.
I actually texted the mess because he didn't have power, and I remember he put a thing up on Facebook like from his phone, like because there's a crazy ass picture he had of his lobby doors holding back the East River.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Damn.
3 feet up.
Shit.
And then I was like I was walking around in my neighborhood. Everything was still open. I remember the bodega on the corner, like they had the door propped open to like let some of the breeze in.
Because it was so nice out.
This is balmy. What are people complaining about?
I fucked and watched TV for 5 days. It was fantastic.
Yeah, just ate.
My internet
ate
did go out
mushrooms.
for like 10 minutes though.
Oh, I know,
But then I realized it was just because I didn't pay the bill.
Yeah.
So I called up, I paid the bill, and it was like back on.
Nothing to do with Hurricane Sandy
Nothing at
whatsoever.
all. No.
So
but yeah, KB, like we just went back home for the holidays and everything, and when for all intents, so everybody knows, I live with Kevin Barnett. So when I went back home, like there was the first round of questions, like how was the flight, blah blah blah, what's the weather like right now, and everybody had Hurricane Sandy questions, and they wanted like some amazing story, and my. It wasn't even just that I had a lame Hurricane Sandy story. It was my Hurricane Sandy story was that story that Kevin told where, oh, I went to the deli and I didn't even go to the deli. I just like didn't even have any story. I just like watched TV. Yeah. But it was like, oh, it's kind of interesting that like the deli was like cool.
Well, I'm just happy. This whole experience, it makes me believe in a God again. Yeah. So why? What did you do for 3 weeks with no power? You just hung out and jacked off, or what?
No, I did that to go to sleep that first night because my power went off at like 7:30. I was like, well, what am I gonna do? I have literally nothing to do. I gotta go to sleep somehow. What's the best way to go to sleep?
And you have no porn in this situation.
No porn. I have to go blind, just use my imagination.
Oh my God! What kind of terror?
That's awful. That's awful. Not in my America.
You were the Helen Keller.
Really brave. You're a brave man, Nimesh. You're brave.
I was in bed. Earliest I've ever been since I was like 7 years old.
So you went to bed like 8 o'clock?
8 p.m. I woke up at like 5. I was like, oh, this is nice, finally. And then I went to my sister's place who had nothing. Like, she lives at 44th and 2nd. Don't go there, Barnett. And then she was...
How old is your sister?
22.
Oh, isn't that a nice age?
Before the cutoff.
Fascinating. It is before the cutoff. Kevin, what's your cutoff on the Indian age?
Indians last longer, but I like to see someone too.
We don't crack, man.
That is great.
But yeah, I just went to her place for like 3 days, and then I was like, I can't stay here. I can't shit comfortably because she has roommates and stuff. So I was like, I gotta go home. So I went back to Jersey for 2.5 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Commuted. But like, I didn't have power for 3 weeks. I would go back like once a week to like just get updates from my building, and they'd be like, we can't do it. It would look like some fucking bomb went off. They had like these big ass hazard trucks and like tubes coming in and out, and I live in like a relatively nice building, so it's just like to see it all like destroyed. It was just like, the fuck am I paying rent for?
It's
like,
kind of cool. Yeah, like it's kind of sweet to like live in like an emergency area. It's like, even though it's like horrible, but you get to actually see it. In a way that like no one got hurt. It's just like, but you get to see like real crazy.
But meanwhile, during all this, I'm walking around my neighborhood taking pictures and sending them to the mesh just to fuck with him. So I went to the deli and I took a picture of the shit. I'm like, in the deli, fully stocked, lots of snacks.
The deli that I used to go to underneath my building was like shut down. Yeah, it was just like.
Has it opened yet?
No.
Now you have to walk more than a block to get a coffee?
It was terrible, man. Like, you don't understand.
It's not right.
It's like, we just like made awesome food and ate mushrooms and like watched me. It was great.
And we laughed.
There
was a lot of laughter.
There was so much laughter. So much laughter.
All the fucking bars were open, man. It was amazing.
They were giving like deals, like Hurricane Sandy deals.
All the bars were packed. Everyone was partying like it was fucking. That was it. That was my New Year's.
I remember one point I called you because it was like day like 6 of this like never-ending party, and I was just like, is this forever? Is this gonna be happening forever? That we're just gonna party like nothing will ever turn back on ever again?
Did you do the thing where you went at 30, because 39th Street was where the cutoff was, where there was like power in Manhattan.
No, I really wanted to go.
I did. See, and like I live in Long Island City, so you could see all of the mischief happening in the dark from across the river.
It was wild, yeah.
It was really scary. I was convinced that there was some kind of mutation simulations going on down there, some kind of huge creature.
That's very possible.
Yeah,
very
I think
possible.
that something went down there.
I wanted to go, but I
down
was
there.
like, my flashlight is not strong enough.
No, it was just dudes grabbing butts.
Yeah.
I love dudes grabbing butts.
The only way that affected me a little bit because I was supposed to do a shoot, and then they were like, there was no way to get in there like by public transit, and they're like, all right, we're gonna send a car for you for the shoot, and then so the car is supposed to pick me up at 8 for like a 10 a.m. shoot, and then it's like 8:20. I get a call from the car service, like, yeah, no, we're gonna be 3.5 hours late. Like, at that point, it's like, why even say that?
Why do that? 3.5. Just come tomorrow.
So it's like I tried. I was like, shit. I fucking had to get to the shoot. So I tried to take the J up, and the J was working up only until like 2 stops before Manhattan. And I was trying to catch a cab like by me. No cabs were there. I took the train up because it's busier up like by where it was at, and it just looked like it was the fucking end of the world. Like I'm talking like hundreds, if not thousands, of people just waiting in line
it was scary
for buses or
was
cabs and shit. And so I just walked the fucking 2 miles to the ferry. So I took a fucking train, a boat, and then a bus to get to the shoot.
Well, the ferry was crazy too, though, right?
Yeah, the ferry, there was like a line for like 8 blocks.
Did you meet up with John Candy? Did you guys have antics?
I remember that movie.
I like that. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
We had, you know, that crane that was dangling.
Yes.
Luckily for me, that crane is literally like it's like in the like the zone that you can't go in. Or it was in the zone that you couldn't go in.
What was happening in that zone? I asked you.
I bet they were burning the 9/11 documents.
Government conspiracy.
Building 7 was there.
It caused Hurricane Sandy.
So we weren't like I couldn't go to work for like 2 weeks because the crane they didn't fix that situation.
Hell
so
yeah, dude.
I was just chilling like the first week. Luckily, I was off. Like I was just hanging out and like just running errands and shit. And
It's just a preview for when the fucking poles shift, man.
I can't wait for that to
The
happen,
poles
Henry.
are gonna shift, and the fucking Earth's gonna go nuts, bro.
That's right.
None of us is ever gonna have to work ever again.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes. That's not what's gonna happen.
No more jobs.
All right, Marcus.
Yes, but for a complete. It's not.
I mean, because of the chaos of the ending of civilization.
Oh, we're gonna do great.
I mean, still, because
Marcus
we're built
has new
for that.
sniper boots.
Yeah, I just got.
Oh, he's got SWAT team boots.
Yeah, I just got SWAT team boots in the mail. They're fantastic.
You want to feel them? They're really sturdy.
I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, they're Under Armour boots. They're what SWAT teams use. My mobility is up 20%.
All right, what's another news story, Marcus?
2 strippers at an adult entertainment club in Juneau, Alaska got into a fight after one of the strippers claimed a dollar bill offered by a customer was rightfully earned by her and not the other dancer.
Shit is rough in Alaska.
I slapped him with my butt cheeks a good 35% harder than you did.
That dollar is mine.
Yeah, they were 19 and 23. They were cited for disorderly conduct following the fight at Silk Exotic Juneau Gentlemen's Club.
Ooh, very nice and classy.
Any strip club that has like the name of the city that it's based in like makes me sad.
Yeah, it's not good, especially when it's Juneau, Alaska.
They don't have pictures of these strippers?
No, they don't. They don't even have their names.
I don't
Isn't
even
that
understand.
sad?
What is with this reporting? You have one thing about
Crystal
giant breasts
and Diamond. Those were their names.
Possible.
cinnamon. And,
Well, they sparkle.
But you got to realize this is Alaska, so like you're looking at it like, these strippers went crazy for this dollar. But there's probably 4 people in this town, and they probably had to call the journalist to be like, "Hey, something happened with strippers," and he's like, "There's strippers."
they've also
Oh my
haven't
God.
had like daylight in 3 months.
Yeah, exactly,
They're-
like-
there's vampires.
I've been
everywhere.
asleep for 400 days because there's no daylight.
I take that back. It is not Juneau, Alaska. It is Juneau, Wisconsin.
Juneau.
Oh, it's genial.
That's a whole different story.
I know
man.
about
What about-
If you want to like change a story from Alaska to Wisconsin, you just have to add about 75 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. And a dollar goes a long way in Wisconsin, so I see why these girls were so adamant
you
about
from
getting
Wisconsin?
it. I am. And I have been to quite a
That's why
few
it's so weird.
backwoods strip clubs.
knows the stripper.
And, oh my God. These girls, they are very intense, and they are very fat, and their breasts are huge, but they work hard for the money, and I understand why they fought over the dollar.
They said the sheriff said, "I was surprised by this, as we seldom receive calls for service from this business. The 2 dancers got into a fight on stage over $1. A customer was trying to give
Oh,
$1
that's sad.
to one of the dancers, but the other took exception to it and felt that she had, quote, earned that dollar."
She did earn it, though. She
And then
did.
there was one police officer at the time who said, "Well, I will rip the dollar in 2.
That's right.
And we will see.
And then,
who
and
takes
then
it."
Lieutenant Solomon.
and the one that says stop.
He could give the,
She can, yeah, exactly.
the King Solomon of
That's
stripper
right.
stories.
There were punches, there were slaps, and a lot of hair was pulled out.
Oh, I bet.
Very
Oh, yeah.
attractive.
Ooh.
Yeah, nipple slaps.
Of what?
Oh, yeah.
So did they both lose their jobs after this?
Oh, no.
Why would they?
Yeah,
Free
no.
publicity.
Vigorously scissoring each other.
I want to go to that club.
That's right. If you know that you go to the club where it's like, yo, dude, you throw $1 like onto the catwalk, these bitches just like fight for it. It's amazing. Eating a leg of lamb. I mean, that's perfect. That's
love
exactly
that.
what you want to do.
and
Eat
you
a
know
leg
what?
of
It
lamb
was
and
not
watch
so
two strippers
hungry.
fight over $1.
Yeah, and it's not like it was an afternoon shift because have any of y'all been to a strip club at like 4 o'clock? On
I
Tuesday
love that
afternoon?
Yes.
time. You're the only one in there.
Ugh.
You
This
don't
was
like that?
For a
No.
good reason. It's terrible.
No, it's wonderful.
When they try to give you food, when they're like, buy food at the strip club.
Yeah, it's
There
like
is
here's some
nothing-
popcorn
The
shrimp.
bench warmer strip.
Yeah, never eat shrimp at a strip club.
This is 9:30 on a
That's a bad
Thursday.
idea. It's got vagina gas.
Fries are
all
pretty
over
good at a strip club.
Vagina gas. What is vagina gas exactly?
it. Dude, you know what it is, man.
I don't know.
It's fucking in the air, dude. It's
that
landing
like
on
a-
all your food.
Is that like yeasty gas or like just normal?
No, you know that like green
non-affected?
gas that comes out every time a woman gets wet?
Right.
Oh, wait, you don't know what that's like?
Jackie.
I totally know about the green gas, by the way.
Yeah.
That shit reminds me, fucking, in like middle school, one dude, I forget their names. One dude owed another dude $1. It was $1, and he didn't give it to him for like a week, and the guy came to school with a hammer and beat this dude with a hammer.
Beat him for $1
With a hammer?
That was not over $1.
This shit got real. Nah, these are black kids, man.
No, that makes sense.
$1 in the black community is equivalent to $1 in Wisconsin. It goes a long
It's not
way.
about the money. It's about winning the fight.
That's right. He
Not
didn't
about
see.
the
He didn't
dollars.
see the dollar. He saw the potato chips that dollar was worth. That's amazing. So did he murder this guy?
He didn't die, man. You gotta understand, black people got strong skulls. He was fine.
He's just doing great.
It's mostly skull with their heads.
Just been a straight A student after the beating. He's like, I'm brilliant now. I don't know what happened.
Well, we got a local story now.
Oh,
Okay, here in New York City, Ulanda Williams, who stands 6'5" and weighs 400 pounds,
Man, looking at
Don't look at me, Henry.
fell through a New York City sidewalk while
Oh,
trying to
this
get
is-
out of
Saved
the rain
by the
problem.
belly!
Saved by the belly.
The New York
my
Post
favorite
headline,
New
yeah.
York Post headline.
I saw the fat woman stuck in the sidewalk on the cover of the Post. Was like, yoink, gotta buy it. I bought 3 copies of it because I thought it was so funny. Saved by the belly.
You know,
That is
I'll tell you what.
beautiful.
Kissel is a hoarder of one thing, and that's New York Post.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to throw them away when he's not around. Because if I try to throw them away when he's around, he's like, no, I still want to read articles in it. You know, literally start reading articles in that post, like in front of me, just to make sure I don't do it. So I have to throw it away. But I will say this. Saved by the Belly, I have not thrown away. It is going to stay.
Can't throw it away.
I can't get rid of
Amazing
it.
story.
Thank you, Henry. Or hold it. And I know when you throw them away. And I always feel a little bit of sad.
I know, you have like exactly. I feel bad when I do it, but it's for your own good.
I feel
Yeah.
like you think that having a lot of newspapers in the house makes you look like a well-read person.
Yes.
You know, but it just
But it
makes
makes
you
you look like a crazy
Not-
person.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You forget that is the #1 cause of death of hoarders.
Yeah.
Is a stack of newspapers.
We were talking
falling on.
about this
Really?
the other day.
They just
because
fall
we were
over?
trying
Fall
to
on
get-
them and
me
they-
hold
and
them
they die.
together. We were trying to figure out why you do this.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, that's how hoarders die.
Well, I think it's
Yeah,
about
man.
maintaining the day too. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
this
what it
will
is,
never be replaced. This happened that day,
One time.
and
And
it's
just-
only going to happen that one time.
Don't do it, man. That's gonna be sad because if you die, there's gonna be people that think it's Mike Lawrence, and that's gonna be fucked up because he's got a lot of fans, man.
Well,
oh my God, Mike Lawrence was a fault in some kind of stretching machine.
I mean, one fun thing about today is, though, if you're a twin, you don't really have to have a mirror. You can just kind of have your twin there. So that's one fun thing that we learned today.
Wait. I don't
Mind
understand. what?
cutters.
You didn't even go to Marcus's 30th birthday party.
Shut up, Jackie! Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up right now. That's why I had two
How old are
terrible
you,
jokes for Marcus. That's my
Are those were those
retribution.
for me?
Yes, because then I feel bad.
So do you do that like every show for me or just this one?
Sometimes, just every now and again for you.
Well, this woman was only standing standing in the same spot for 10 seconds before a 4-foot by 6-foot slab of concrete just collapsed into a cellar in the front of the building. By the way, she ran and took cover in front of an atomic wild wing.
This is what I will say. I will say this.
Run to where you know.
I think I can already imagine what the sound was when that happened. I think it was something like, woo!
Alright, I have to find. I'm gonna find a picture for you guys.
My Lord, she's gigantic.
Rupert Murdoch tweeted, "How did this woman get so big? Welfare, food stamps."
That's right. Yeah.
Like 20 minutes. Like it was.
Wow.
It was.
It's like no, man. Actually, it's hard for.
I mean, it's hard.
She is not that unattractive.
No, she fucking was proud of it. She's like,
She's mostly
it saved me.
Yeah.
It saved me.
Yeah, she's like, it's like Monique of like plus Precious.
I respect her. This woman not going the rascal route, just going the cane.
Hell yeah, she doesn't fucking need
I
that
just
shit.
hope there was
And what seems to be an IV drip.
I like her socks.
I just hope there was a bunch of black people around when she fell down. Because the one thing is that black people love people falling down.
Oh shit!
That is the ultimate.
I think it's black people and French people, right? That's their version of
I
comedy.
literally
They just
think
can't get enough of it.
If I had seen that, I would have thrown up. I would not have been able to get, especially her stuck, going like, "Oh, you got to help me! You got to help me! I've been saved by my belly." And she like is saying,
New York Post guy's like,
David writes it down furiously.
She basically did a backwards Mortal Kombat 2 uppercut.
This is great. And but she's gonna live, huh?
"Oh
She's
no,
doing
no,
all
no!
right?
I have to. Can we read
She's alive and
her
well,
statement?"
Oh yeah, please.
Oh yeah. They say they asked her if there were any warning signs indicating there was any possible sidewalk danger. Nothing, she said. It happened so instantly that I didn't even recognize anything. Cement was all over me. Debris. They had a bed frame down there, broken pipes and wood pieces. It was a hollow place.
That was an amazing reading, Marcus. That was really dramatic.
It was a hollow place.
I also love the saying. It says like, "I found love in a hollow place." I was sitting there like I was standing there approximately 10 seconds, and when that occurred, I just fell right through.
When that occurred, when I stood in a spot.
Yeah, when you broke the world, when the earth like literally shattered under your feet.
The sidewalk crumbling.
I mean,
had to have heard it.
But she rides a train every day.
Right.
How did she get on the train?
I mean, who knows? It doesn't sound like the train's happy about it.
That's
She
fucking
is
huge.
huge.
She's 6'5", 400 pounds.
Oh, I didn't realize she's 6'5". Oh my god, she's 6'5".
She's massive.
She got
Wow.
recruited by the
I mean,
Giants,
you can
like,
see
today.
a woman
God.
standing right beside her if you look. And
Oh,
she's
wow,
a
I
full
didn't even
foot
notice
shorter
that.
than her.
Yeah, man, that chick is only
Oh
titty height
my
to her.
The
man.
That is
fucking
God.
bridge troll.
She was like Lawrence Taylor.
That's a big woman.
Oh
That
my
is a
god.
nice girl.
But like, look at it from like the other angle, though. I mean, because honestly, that means that if you're
sidewalk
standing on that,
This sidewalk.
yeah, no, like if you're waiting, if like you're waiting for your friend to come down and you're standing on a slab of sidewalk with two other dudes, you're fucked. You're dead. Like, because you don't have a belly. Like you're not saved by the belly.
That's true.
Wait, so she was literally stuck? I thought she just like got saved.
No,
because
she was
No, she got
literally
stuck
stuck.
from her belly. Her body was inside the earth and half was
had to get,
outside.
like,
That
a
is
crane
fucking
and shit.
amazing.
They had to get a crane and a cargo net.
I mean, it's like you shoot a Gossip
That's
Girl or something.
embarrassing. That's rough.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, first thing, they had a guy from the zoo come, and he made these very intricate whale cries.
And they had to use like 7 darts.
I mean, it's
They had to tranquilize her.
I mean, I would love to hear the sidewalk story. The sidewalk is like, I was just laying there, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. She was a full woman.
She was standing there approximately for 10 seconds. This is what a great target.
Phenomenal.
Perfect subject.
The sad thing is, if you would tell this woman when she was like 8 years old, you're going to be on the cover of the New York Post when you're 35. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I wonder what I did. You fell through the world. You fell through the thing that's called a sidewalk that is literally created to fucking,
Make sure people don't fall.
That's right. I mean,
There
she's
were
really
cars
remarkable.
parked right next to
Yeah, literally. There are SUVs parked. How many people walked on the sidewalk, and then she was finally the huge straw that broke the sidewalk's back? I mean, it's,
and this is what she was doing. She was waiting for the bus. So this woman was going to get on a New York City bus.
all the tires go flat immediately.
If I had a nickel,
You're starting to feel bad. You're starting to feel bad for this woman.
I mean, Saved by the Bell is still great.
New York Post is just stopped.
I just feel bad because I imagine her coming on the bus, everyone just being like, "Whoa,
hello."
Yeah, it's like that sucks. I feel bad enough that sometimes people look at me and they're like, "She a whale and she's out the water."
Splashing their sodas on her and shit.
she's got to stay wet because her blowhole will dry up.
She can't ever walk into a black community again. She'll be like, yo, that's the bitch that fell through the sidewalk. Yo, hey, bitch, watch your step.
Better protect your stoop, nigga. Protect your stoop.
No, but Kevin, you know that she's gonna get hollered at anywhere she walks. Like, hey, baby, like, what you look like? Let me get your number, like, girl. Like, come on, hey, come on. Like, and she'd be like, no, sorry, thank you, like on the subway or something.
She just comes back. The whole thing is a breast.
The whole thing.
Yes,
It's
no,
a breast.
it's the belly. It's more belly.
A man who was watching from inside the restaurant was quoted as saying, "The woman was enormous."
They could have quoted me about
talking about like a sea monster.
They're going to use her as an extra character in Rampage 4.
Yeah, she'll never be sunk, they said.
All right, now she's the Titanic of people. She's the Hindenburg of women.
Do you think she's gonna sue the city though? Do you think
She did it wrong. She was wrong.
I mean, they called the guy who owns the property. They called the property manager. They had no violations against them. And this is what he said.
We never planned for a 400-pound, 6'5" black woman.
Oh my God.
Stand for 10 seconds.
Americans are getting bigger and bigger.
The Post called him about it. Remo Salta of Ridgewood, New Jersey. And he said his property has no violations. He said of Williams Fall, quote, "I didn't hear anything about this."
What?
Wow.
I mean, that's a
He
lie.
must be Greek. It's probably a Greek dude ignoring shit.
Remo Salta.
If a fat girl falls through the streets in Brooklyn, does she make a sound?
Oh, shit!
No, the man who said she was enormous said that she made no sound whatsoever. So it was more like a boop.
I am I'm in the sidewalk.
That's like a goddamn cartoon. It
That's
really is, man.
It's just dangling, and beneath the sidewalk must have been the.
Well, it was a hollow space.
You know, there's some Mexican bar back. You know, some Mexican bar back going to get some more tecates for Atomic Wings. There's like, you guys?
It's literally the funniest thing a chud ever saw.
People are getting weird, and the judge are like, I know they are. They are fat.
Yes, FDNY Fire Chief Thomas Gemmett. And by the way, the Post wrote 4 separate articles about this.
This is good. It's a huge story.
One for
This
each
is
100
makes their
pounds.
quarter.
Yeah. He said the woman had to be pulled up in a high-angle rescue unit resembling a crane with cargo netting. He was quoted as saying, "Pretty sophisticated stuff. She is a very large person, but we were able to secure her and stabilize her and lift her out of the hole."
They probably use Crisco on the
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
She's like, can you stop licking all the Crisco off? We're trying to get you out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Nimesh, I feel like we gave you like a 10-minute fucking stand-up. Like,
Hey, yeah, this shit is great, man. Fucking
You're
fat.
ready to go.
But
It's
you can't attack fat people in person. Like
Yeah,
you can do it on
no.
the radio, but
Oh, yeah.
And also, we're like 90% fat.
This
We're all
is the
fat.
happiest
Okay.
podcast.
No, I mean,
Very fat podcast.
yeah, if it was a skinny person who fell through the... Well, no, it's just funny.
They would've-
She's so
Yeah,
fat.
she would have died. Yeah, exactly.
And also, the skinny person wouldn't have fallen through
That's
the
the thing,
sidewalk.
yeah, no. It's
I
just,
mean, I can twinkle toe over any fucking sidewalk.
All right, SWAT shoes.
I swap boots.
20% later, man.
That's the thing. Like, this chick has to think about this for the rest of her life. She is too fat for modern civilization.
You were too fat for infrastructure.
Yeah, like imagine like all the times in your life where you feel perfectly safe. You're standing on the sidewalk. You're like, I'm in no danger. But like for the rest of her life, even if she's just standing on the sidewalk, she has to go like, I don't
She's
know.
grabbing people from mountains. She's like, you ain't never gonna know when the ground's gonna break.
I don't know. Chicken Little.
I'm sorry, Yolanda. I just think it's a unique situation.
That's her memoir, When the Ground Breaks.
She probably fell through, and as soon as she landed on the second level, she started singing "Nobody."
she would be right. She would be dead right.
And by the way, Henry, her name is Oolonda.
I feel like you're
not
damning your
you.
kid. I feel like you're damning your kid if you put the word "ew" in the
Oolonda.
Yeah.
That Kane company just got a free fucking endorsement.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
we
that's no
supported
doubt.
this bitch.
Yeah.
Sidewalks couldn't.
I mean, the cane company needs to have their next photo needs to be an SUV holding up that cane. Be like, we supported that woman and a car. I mean, Jesus Christ! What a gorgeous.
This is the best story in the
It's the best ever.
All right, now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Oh, my goodness.
Truth or lies? Truth or lies? So we're gonna go around. Everyone's gonna say either a truth or a lie. Then we go around in a circle. Guess whether it's a truth or a lie. Marcus scores it. You'll see how it runs. I'll start it off. My truth or lie. I have never shaved my ball or bush hairs.
Shave or like cut, does that include grooming?
Shaved
Nothing.
bald?
They
No
are-
grooming.
I'm talking Adam and Eve, straight up untouched.
Adam and Eve.
AdamandEve.com.
AdamandEve.com.
And put the code CCR for discount.
Do we call it a lie or truth like immediately? Or
So
we
we'll
go
start.
go
What
around.
we'll do? We'll
Everyone
go
will go
around. So
around.
we'll start with
Okay.
the person to your left. So Kevin, truth or lie?
Lie.
Ben.
I'm gonna say that's true because you don't have pubic hair yet.
Okay. Nimesh.
That's gotta be a lie, man. Look at your
Okay.
face.
I think lie.
Okay.
Truth.
Okay.
Utterly. You're
Blair?
disgusting.
Yeah.
He's disgusting, but he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
she
matter,
doesn't
but that's
give a
even
fuck.
Maybe
more
she doesn't
reason
give
to
a
not-
fuck.
yeah.
Maybe she
That's
likes
right.
that
She doesn't
shit.
care. Obviously, she's.
Ugh, you choke. You will choke.
She doesn't suck his.
That's
gross dick.
that's a lie because Holden seems like a smart guy, and you have to be a fucking idiot not to trim your shit.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah! Fuck you, Larry. And that's why the first podcast I ever did with Holden, Brain of the Beast, I was the beast, he was the brain, he's an idiot.
Okay, show of hands who got it right.
Ben did.
You've never done. Yo, that's gross.
Yeah,
Never.
that's
It is
weird.
gross.
I washed them. I lathered them.
Yeah, but still,
But
you gotta.
You are a
you have
fucking
like
idiot.
one of those. You have one of those ball hair situations that your ball hairs never like grow.
I'm horrified of putting a razor close to.
So you know what a
Use
beard
a scissor.
trimmer is.
It's not a. I don't get a.
on my balls themselves.
I don't
but
really
got a
have a-
huge bush.
Yeah, I
But
have
you
a
shave
huge
it.
bush, not
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of ball
trim,
hair.
Yeah.
You gotta trim. You manscape.
I'm due for a trim.
The electric
Way
deal.
over.
The electric deal.
White people are so
Not a
gross.
razor. When you say razor, it sounds bad.
Wait, you don't trim?
I just use
Wait, you have to trim.
My shit is
Use
maintained.
scissors?
Yeah, I use scissors.
Oh, wow.
Like just
Scissors?
like regular
You have
like
to use
kitchen
scissors.
I mean,
Never
I'm
use a
interested in.
razor.
I'll tell you what.
You
I'm
don't
gonna-
want to go
Fucking,
bald.
You know,
I-
same shit.
I'll bring-
fucking- what's
Okay,
it
just first of all, keep in mind,
beard
note
trimmer.
to self, guys, never use scissors at Marcus's house. Did anybody just hear what he said? That he uses kitchen scissors to cut his pubic hair?
Oh, that's gross.
That got no reaction?
No,
Same
that's
thing.
gross.
You just cut. Use like you're going over to Marcus' house for dinner. It's like making like Cornish hens.
That's right.
It's like cut. It was like, hey Henry, oh I'm so glad you came. Did you bring wine? You know, it's like sip.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll talk
It's
to you guys about the
remarkable.
results.
You'll never go back to just having bush.
No,
Yeah,
because it's so
I'm
much
telling you.
better.
I like
Yeah,
my
it's
big fuzzy bush. It's like a teddy bear down there.
Oh, it's disgusting. All right, okay.
The world's worst teddy bear.
I use a hungry rabbit.
That's good.
All right, Kevin, what do you
Oh
got?
shit! Yeah, I didn't even think of anything yet.
Do we need to skip you? Do we need to?
Yeah, skip me out.
Okay, cool.
Can I be skipped as well?
Okay.
Let me see here. Truth or dare? Truth or
Lie.
lie?
I know mine.
Lies.
Jackie, you know yours. Well, what is it?
When I was 19, I got a stick and poke tattoo that says princess on the top of my thigh. Like right over here.
Okay. Henry.
May I? Oh,
I'm gonna say that that's a lie.
Yeah. Larry.
That's a lie.
Lie.
I'm going with lie because Henry said it was a lie.
and Henry would know the best.
I
but-
would not know. I wouldn't know
You don't
because
look
it would
at
be
her
something.
naked.
I don't look at her upper leg, but I think that she.
What kind of brother
didn't do
are
that.
you, man?
I'm gonna say that it's
I know.
true.
Why don't you love me enough?
I'm confused.
I'm gonna a princess tattoo at what age?
19.
No, you don't fancy yourself a princess.
She was
If-
also disgusting when she was 19. She was doing lots of.
oh, so sort of
photos.
ironic. I'm gonna go true.
You should, because you're the first one. The match.
True.
I'll say true. Why not, man?
Okay. What do we got?
In actuality, it said fat. I did get a stick and poke bed too, and it says fat.
So it was a lie.
It's a lie.
A lie.
Bullshit, man.
come on.
It's a half truth.
Since everybody else chose correctly, Ben, I'm just taking away your point from the last one.
There you go.
And
What
Namesh,
the
you get a
fuck
negative.
have I done to deserve that?
I'm at
It's not like I
negative
didn't show up at your
show up
30th
for my
birthday
30th
birthday party. Oh my god!
No matter what, Kissel.
It doesn't stay though. As you guys know, it
Alright.
doesn't stay.
I'm
It
ready,
goes
sir.
away because when you're drunk and you stick a Botec too, it
What's
it
stick
just
and
comes
poke?
up. When you like light a needle and you put ink on the edge of it and you like.
So
Oh,
stupid.
my brother did
Yeah,
that.
she was so stupid.
It was stupid. No, it was completely
Right, you're on like
I was
Oxycontin.
hammered.
I thought that was like a
absolutely
movie or
hammered.
something.
No.
I have one.
Okay, Henry.
That's crazy. You're
I
crazy,
once
man.
ate $70 worth of barbecue.
True.
True.
Larry.
That's true.
Yeah. You already heard mine. True, Kevin.
Yeah, true, man. True.
I'm gonna say false because I believe your joke will be you ate $90 worth of
Yeah,
barbecue.
that's the thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of these other fucking half lie, half true things.
So wait,
runs
you
in the
going
family.
lie as well, Namesh?
Yeah, I'm gonna call lie.
Y'all Zebrowski niggas be writing.
It's like, I ate $71.50 worth of barbecue.
Gotcha!
Jaggy?
Line cutters.
Jaggy?
He's fat and he loves barbecue. Not as fat as he used to be, but
Hey, you lost weight, man.
he has.
I'm very sick.
I would say it's false.
False. What do we got, Henry?
It is true.
Yeah!
I thought it was going to be like a
$70
$90.
worth of Hill Country Barbecue. It was accidental.
How old
I didn't
were
know
you?
it.
By
This
yourself?
was like 3 years ago. I didn't
That's
realize
disgusting.
how much food I had gotten.
You were disgusting.
And I ate all of
Hill
it.
Country, I was there. It was after our
Yes.
show.
Yeah,
Oh my
I had
God,
a
you
$7
ate
bill.
all of it?
I went up to it was a $7 bill, and I was like, oh. And they're like, "You are the biggest fatty." It was
who
great,
got it right?
actually. They were very happy.
I got it right.
Holden, Kevin?
I got it right.
Always
not even
lose this
keeping
game.
it right, Ben.
I always fucking
Don't-
lose this game. I win every other game we play. With this game, I'll never win.
No, Ed
You just
wins every
believe
other
the
game
lie
we play,
too
and that's
much.
just because
I know.
he's fat enough to win.
There you
Well,
go.
it's because Ed and I are always on a team as well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we always win.
Yeah,
I miss Ed.
I miss Ed too. Ed, shout out to Ed. He's listening.
If anyone's listening to Ed's promos for Adam and Eve products, they are fucking very funny.
They're
Well, I
great.
put him at the beginning of every episode.
Yeah.
It's very
There
funny.
we go.
All right, who you
I'm
got
ready.
one?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
All right. I have met Namesh's sister, and she is into me.
Okay.
Oh, which part of it is a lie?
Well, I
This is
do.
interesting because it's his perspective. So
Right. So because she's not into you, but it's like, what did you think that she was?
Yeah, what does
so-
he believe?
And that's what we're talking.
What does
about,
your
right?
sister look like? Can you just give a quick rundown?
Fucking like Namesh, but beautiful.
Okay.
Oh my God! the
So you're
gayest thing
just
Kevin's
as tall,
ever said.
same hair, stubble.
We're gonna be together.
Just if you have to like sell your sister to, let's
I'm
just
not
say
doing
me.
that at all.
How are her breasts?
Henry does it all the
She's
time, man.
hideous, and none of you should even look.
But how tight on a scale of 1 to
Say something
tight?
about
Is her
that
name
about a woman I
Is her
love.
name Sujal?
That's my cousin.
Okay.
He's a
Is
man.
her name?
Her name is Noka.
Are you just
Noka?
making up
Yeah.
names?
No, he's
Did
on
you
my
just
Facebook page.
Google
Oh, wow.
Indian woman
Is she hot?
Namesh?
Let's see her, and then I'll be able to better
Wow.
gauge.
Your sister's
She is
gorgeous.
fucking.
Oh my God, that's your sister, dude! You guys
I'ma
can't
be
see
with her.
Hachi
Wow.
Oh my God, see, shit, some things never change.
That's
I
those are my family members.
Oh, I love your family.
Look at all those kids.
God, look at that sister of yours.
Man, that sister.
Knock up and
you
tell.
guys
Got good breasts too.
Tiny Namesh is wearing glasses. It's very
Why
cute.
did I agree to do this?
I don't know. I have no idea why you did.
You forget
I don't-
Marcus has
you made
the
a bad
information at his
decision.
fingertips.
All right, but come on, the
I'm
main
very
event.
good at the
I'm going to
internet.
say an absolute lie because that woman is far too attractive.
Ben,
to me.
lie, Namesh.
You fucking
Lie, right immediately.
That's a
Yeah,
lie.
no, it's got to be a lie.
Lie.
I know how Jackie plays her horrid games, and I think that she'd
fuck you just to hurt Namesh,
She would
definitely.
just play a mental game, just
Hey,
flirting with you.
whatever,
just knowing
dude.
How much you tortures
That makes
her
it a
older
truth,
brother.
though. That
I
makes
say
No,
it's true.
but that doesn't
Okay.
mean that she's actually into him.
No, it's his
though.
perspective. You have
It's
to
his
decide.
perspective. She's playing a game because sisters torture brothers.
Are we done?
No,
Yeah.
Larry, the man who knows Kevin best, possibly in this circle. What are you
Interesting.
saying?
That's the truth.
All right, I'm gonna go with true because Larry said it was true. Kevin,
I have not met her.
I told you, niggas. I told you.
Say anything. You didn't give it away.
They never fucking met.
But hey, dude.
And if they did, she would be repulsed because she hates people named Kevin. So
That's true.
Right,
she is into
we need to talk about
She's
Kevin.
heard about
He's
me.
disgusting.
I'm on the internet.
Who got it right?
I got a point.
I got it right.
Jackie, Ben,
Thank you, Marcus,
Dinesh.
and please don't judge me harshly. 'Cause
how
I did
dare
not
you,
go
motherfucker,
to
say
your
true?
30th.
Look, have you seen?
Yeah, that's true.
I just had to go
Look at his
what
face.
Larry said.
Jackie
Let's
let's
spite
say-
all the
let's say-
time. She's a
I
Zebrowski
do, yeah,
woman.
you have to spite your brother.
No, my sister loves me very much.
Let's-
I love him. I fucking love him.
Well,
If
Nimesh,
she knows about me,
what
though.
is your truth or lie?
I once got so blackout drunk that I called my parents at 4 in the morning and told them to come get me from my NYU dorm room.
All right.
And they live in and you're from New Jersey.
They live in New Jersey.
Yeah, I think you were going to say New Delhi, which was kind of racist.
New Delhi?
No, that's what you heard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You put it on.
You're the
Right,
racist.
That was
me? What? No, what happened?
Yeah, that's how your brain finished.
Yeah,
that
they're
sentence.
always from India town. As soon as you say it's like
So
India
you,
town.
it's like, oh,
You
yeah,
got to
New
be
Jersey.
careful what you say, man.
New
You don't want to
Calcutta.
tarnish Mike Lawrence's name.
All right, this is ridiculous. That is, if I hear one more goddamn Mike Lawrence reference, I will murder him.
Lawrence.
I will kill him.
You can't.
Okay? And first of all,
Does that
Lawrence.
make it a
so
Dina,
funny.
Lawrence.
Well, yeah, you can't marry Mike Lawrence because he came to my birthday last
though? Yeah, we had a great time.
if you are a twin, you don't need a mirror. You just need to have another twin around.
I say
Kinda fun.
false.
Jackie, false. Henry.
I say true.
Larry. That's the truth. True. Kevin.
True.
False.
It's true.
Boom.
You are sad. You a sad man.
Oh my God.
I know the shit out of the man whose sister I love.
All right, Larry, you're next.
Kevin, I'm going to cut your dick off.
Yeah, that's fun.
That was very serious. I'm going to cut your dick off. Because you tried to whisper as if this isn't all recorded. Just to let you know, I will cut your dick off.
I will cut your dick off.
What you got, Larry?
I have had my dick around something fictional.
Around?
What do you
Nearby.
mean?
Like very
Like a fleshlight?
Fictional.
fictional.
Like Huckleberry Finn?
Maybe.
What do you,
That doesn't mean I don't know.
Make
out
sense.
nearby
You've had your
something
dick in-
fictional?
Yes. Very close
Like
to a
Manti
fictional
Teo,
thing.
like fake girlfriend type situation?
Well, like a model of like what, like a unicorn or some shit. Like what do you mean?
Like the unicorn
around
thing.
a
Like the
lot.
Loch
I
Ness
don't
The Loch
understand
Ness
this.
monster?
Because
Well,
that's
that's
a
going
lie.
to have to be a lie.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'm
fiction.
trying to like expand the thing. I'm, trying
Go
to,
ahead.
I don't know. Like,
You have made 0 sense so far, so please.
It sounds like a weird sort of like
Yeah, what is
thing
it?
we're supposed to learn from, like a cone.
like a Buddhist cone.
Something.
So
All right,
you've
well, you know
had.
what, then I'm going to go with, it's abstract, but I'm going to go with truth.
I'll go with true.
I mean, I'm going to go with a lie.
Okay, Nimesh?
True. I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, true it.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
What's
it's so
up?
vague. It could be either.
No, it's a lie.
Yes!
It was a model of a truffula tree.
See, this is why I like you so much, because I don't understand you. But I think it's wonderful.
So, Ben, you were the only one that got it right.
And I think I'm currently in the lead.
Just
you're
put him
not.
at negative anyway.
Well,
man.
Marcus, don't hold me.
He wasn't
No.
there last night, man.
I was with the woman of my dreams trying to find internal happiness.
So you were with
She doesn't even
Athena?
smoke weed. She's not
Is
the
that her
woman of
name?
your dreams.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like
that's
women
not
that smoke weed.
All right, Kissel, what is your truth or lie? We're going to finish this out with you.
Well, it's not a funny thing or anything. When I was in third grade, second, third, and fourth grade, I would get on the public school buses, and my mission was to never speak. And I was very shy, and I was very introverted. And so in third grade, I spoke 4 words the entire year. On the
Whoa,
bus.
daddy. Nimesh.
Yeah, why not? True, man.
Jackie.
You ain't that creative. Make that shit up.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes he includes details, though, to try and
I
throw
was
you
about to
off.
say the devil
Yeah.
is in
I'm
the
gonna say
details.
false.
Yeah,
I'm saying
true.
false.
I'm saying true.
True?
That's false because he wouldn't shut the fuck up that year.
I'm gonna go with false because 6 things, 8 things, not 4 things. Kevin.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, false.
Holden McNeely is dead on. I said 9 things, actually.
There you
Wow.
I said,
bullshit,
no, I'm dead
man.
serious. I said 9 words, and I sat in the middle, and all I would say, I would stare at the window, and I would be like, I'm not going to talk to any words. I'm not going to say any words, and people would say very mean things to me.
I
But never
believe the
responded.
fuck out of that. Do you know Ben Kissel?
You know that he got in
Yeah,
trouble
that's what
in
I'm saying,
school
but
for
it's like when you
hugging
say the-
people
but
too
when it comes
hard?
down
I
to
can
the
believe
convincing
that.
The Lenny shit.
of the number of words.
Devil's in the
it's just
details,
like-
man. He
Of
gave
mice
us
and men.
one
The
specific.
devil
He gave
is
us
in the-
one specific. I mean, that's it's how you play the game.
I
Marcus,
can't
who won?
stand it.
Marcus, who won?
Well, who got that last one right?
Right here.
Would you even
Holden,
believe me
Kevin?
if I raise my hand?
No,
Would
it
you
doesn't.
keep
No,
Yeah,
he's not going to
fuck
believe
it.
you. And this is just second. I feel like the fix is in here, Marcus.
Larry just raised his hand.
All right, well, we have a tie between Holden and Kevin.
Hey!
How did I win this?
So I'll do a tiebreaker question.
All right, what do you got?
Can we all play? And then
If this is about me missing your 30th
Everybody
birthday
can
party,
play.
I will fucking murder
No.
you.
It's about my sexual history.
Okay, what do you got?
I have slept with exactly 30 women.
Weird 30th birthday.
True.
30 women.
False.
True.
Yeah! I fucking won one.
Marcus
I've never
Barnes.
won one.
Holden McNeely wins in his own game, everybody.
I
That's
never
really
winning win, and I
phenomenal.
want to win.
Congratulations.
I swear you told me higher than that before, like a year ago.
30. That's fucking impressive.
That was a drunken lie.
Oh my
probably.
goodness. Well, I hope your
No,
sister's 31.
I did an
Nimesh.
official
I'm gonna
count
murder you
a
too,
couple weeks ago.
Mike,
Yeah.
Lawrence,
You
fucking
remember
mad
30
shit.
women? I could never
It
remember
took
that.
well, the count had to take place over like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because I kept having to add it, like, oh, I forgot about Caitlin.
Was this with you and your lady?
It started with me and my lady.
Okay.
She was very curious.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great, man.
You
I'm a
never
little
talk
over
about that
30,
shit.
But like, I don't got no standards though.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I'm
You have
30.
standards
Well, I
and
mean,
you're at 30?
yeah. Well, I mean, a couple.
I've
of
only
those,
never known love. So.
A couple of those were over, definitely over.
Sounds like you had a boring life.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of those were also date rapes.
So you count them as half.
What?
What?
Wait a
What?
second. Hold
Hey,
on. Date
come
rape.
on.
What?
Date rapes.
Are
Date
you a
rapes
date
on
rapist?
him.
Yeah, on
Remember
me.
we've talked about
On me.
this.
Oh yeah,
You
I've
got
been
date
raped.
raped.
Oh,
you got date raped.
On me,
Date
no,
raped.
not me date raping women. No.
He counts
Sounds
as
like you
full
date
rapes.
raping.
When he fully rapes a woman, he counts it as 2.
Oh,
So
I
see.
That's why he got the last 10.
Yeah,
That's
one,
the fucked
one
up
for the
thing.
sex, one for the chase.
How does a
Yeah.
dude get? Can you explain this? I've always been curious. I've never met.
Just
I've
a
raped
girl-
a man before.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
a girl getting you like
Wasted.
hand, like just keeps bringing
Yeah,
you
yeah,
more
yeah.
and more and more
I've
drinks.
been in that.
But you got so
situation.
drunk that how can you get so drunk that you don't know what's
Because I
happening?
get
but
too,
your
I
dick
get
still
whiskey
gets hard?
dick. Well, no,
See, I don't get whiskey. See, I get whiskey dick
got
where I
good
just can't. Like,
circulation.
I've never. There's been, I think, maybe once or twice in my life that I can remember where I wasn't able to get a hard on because I was drunk.
It's never happened to me.
Yeah.
But like you know,
Just wait. I,
have
mean,
been-
it happens when you get older.
Kevin, how
me all
devastated
the time.
are you now that you've been physically violated by a woman? Are you doing okay?
I have no problems with it, but it's like Jesus Christ, it's happened before. And
How
it's
many
very,
times have you
very-
been raped?
I think twice.
Did they put condoms on?
Yeah,
you?
about twice. Me
Twice?
too.
Twice, yeah. It was
Yeah.
twice.
Did they
Yeah,
condom
Nimesh
you?
asked a great
one
question.
one of them did not.
Oh.
Yeah, her name was Lucky.
Then you don't have
And
to.
that's why she's betting on her name.
I mean,
She
just
was
a
a Chinese
horrible.
restaurant?
I was like 19. She was a punk kid.
The other girl's name was Bingus.
Big old Bingus came into town, took Marcus with her. All right, well, I win. Let's fucking end
All
this.
right, let's wrap it up. That's Jackie Henry, Holden.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Kevin.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Larry, thank you so much for being here.
Hail
And Nimesh
Satan.
Patel.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, check out Nimesh Patel's show. It's on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. at what is it, Legion Bar. Make sure you go there. That'll be perfect. They're over, of course, in Manhattan.
Mike Lawrence, when are you playing next, man? Where are you going to be?
I'll be on John Oliver's cock in about 3 hours.
Yeah. Gay joke.